So, welcome back to I Talk Italian. We're talking with Trish Taylor about her amazing abstract art. And basically, she was telling us how she transitioned from corporate and now she's doing like a job that's actually part of her passion. Can you just describe what it feels like to live your passion? Because when I was hearing you talk, I felt like it was so much passion, like you're in your element. And I can tell when someone's in their element, and just the way you're talking about it, it sounds like music to my ears. What does it feel to be like officially doing something you love and being paid for something you love?
Well, I love this question because for years, like I said, I was in the corporate world for 10 years as a single mom. And when I look back, passion didn't really exist a whole lot in my life. I didn't have a lot of passion for anything other than my children, which is kind of sad to say. But if you had have asked me then, what my passions were, I literally wouldn't have really been able to tell you what my true passions were other than spirituality, helping people, and abstract art. However, I wouldn't have known how to express any of those at that time, if that makes any sense. So when I think now about passion and how it feels, the only word I have is complete freedom and joy. uh, I just I just don't feel stuck anymore. I don't really question things as much. I used to question everything. Anybody who knows me knows that I can be a very overly analytical person, and I will analyze things till the cows come home. And when it comes to my art, I'm not really like that. I just do it, and it feels so free, and it just feels right. So living my passion just feels right. Like nothing really feels out of place. And I can't tell you if I've ever even felt that before in my life, that everything just felt like it was in the right place. Now, that doesn't mean I have a perfect life. Trust me, I do not. But it does mean that I feel perfect about it, if that makes any sense. I just feel like I'm in the right space at the right time.
That makes so much sense to me. I think when we live our passion, it also inspires other people to like go after what they are passionate about. So by you going after your dream and living your life in authenticity to who you are, and when people are like, Trish did it, I can do it, like you would become almost a vehicle for hope. Really, whenever someone steps into really who you're, in my belief, who you're supposed to be and really vibrating where I do believe in spiritualness. I'm kind of like you in that. So when we're vibrating at our full potential, you show up different. Your relationships change and everything around you changes. I wanted to ask you a quick little question about that. Have you seen a shift with how people relate to you now that you're living in this place of passion and joy?
Well, I absolutely have. I can tell you a quick little story here. When I was younger, I was quite shy. Actually, I'm still fairly shy in a lot of ways. In some ways, I'm very extroverted, and other ways, I'm very, very shy. And when I was a kid, I was so shy that I didn't really like put myself out there to make friends and stuff. And when I was getting to know other women, for example, like I didn't really know how to communicate with them and ask them a lot of questions about them and, really get to know them. So people didn't really ever get to know the true me. For when I say ever, I mean up until my like late 30s. There wasn't really a whole lot of space for people to truly, truly, truly get to know me. And I just I felt like that I was not really being true to myself, but I didn't really know that I felt that way until after I got through the hurdle of it. And coming out on the other side, where now I'm doing what I love, people are connecting to me. They're understanding me a bit more. They're being more open and you know just I can't, I don't know, like really getting to know me for me, and I'm getting to know them for them. So it's not just surface level, like, hey, how are you? How are you feeling? What did you do today? And then you move on to, your own thing. It's beyond surface level. It's more like of a true kind of real spiritual connection with people that I'm making.
That's amazing. And I don't know, maybe that's just because you're I don't know what would make it like that. So I don't want to make up stories in my
Sure.
mind. I don't know if that's just the element of being in who you truly are. Like you're just,
Yeah.
that's what you like doing. And then you're able to let down those guards. Cause I know when I worked in more like certain settings where they didn't feel organic, it's almost like you're not who you're meant to be. Like it feels out of alignment. So once that kind of breaks off, and this is just speaking from my opinion, I was able to show up differently and really listen because I'm more organically who I am.
Yeah, I would agree with that because looking back, I was living in a state of fear. And so fear obviously is a very low vibrational energy. And so everything that I was producing around me was pretty well in that same kind of level, like a lower vibrational energy. And I didn't know it. Looking back, I know it now. I mean, hindsight is 2020, right? So I do understand now that it was all kind of fear based. And now that I've kind of let go of, all of those fears, or at least, the majority of them, I think it's just I resonate differently. My vibrational levels are just it's a different frequency. So I'm attracting different people and I'm attracting different things in my life and all the patterns that we all start forming throughout our lives. All my patterns are kind of I realized them all and I've worked through them all and now they don't exist anymore.
Oh, that's
So,
so exciting.
yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm actually have a fun little question. We're going to just take a break and then I'm going to expand on that with you.